Bradley's Jewelers in South Fort Myers. Diamonds, bridal, you name it, estate, custom design, and expert repair. Bradley's Jewelers, South Fort Myers. They specialize in amazing moments.
Monday, children of the lawn.
Man, Monday.
Monday.
Is it Monday already?
Yes, and next Monday is Memorial Day.
Wow.
A holiday.
Are we doing something special for that?
Yeah, we're not having a show.
Oh, is that right?
That's
Is that
right.
what we're doing? We're not having a show.
Because we're barbecuing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We're not having a show, really? You should see the look. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a barbecue. Anyway, it's too soon to talk about that.
Oh, everybody's thinking about it already.
About the barbecue or Monday for us?
Barbecuing.
Yeah.
Barbecuing.
All right, where am I? Here I am. Here I am.
You never put the names back on those chairs.
They're on the chairs in the credit roll. If you want to see your name on the chair.
You have to give Roger one.
Roger never said whether he wanted the brown one in the back. I thought I asked him about that.
Well, is that the only available? You know what one might be available is Chris Chanel, because he has not been in
No,
2
you
weeks.
don't give away a
He
chair.
doesn't come in anymore.
Wow, that's like re-chairing.
Conrad doesn't come in either.
I'm not giving her chair away. I'm not.
All right, well, we got the rocking chair in the
We got room
back
for more
left.
chair. Well, I think that would just be rude. There was nothing that says, "Hey, you get a chair and it's yours as long as you keep watching the
You
show."
have to be one of the children of the lawn. Right?
Maybe she's taking care of her own lawn right now.
Speaking of children of the lawn.
Maybe I don't.
What?
It's all fine.
We saw
Easy
Selena
peasy.
Gomez.
Sometimes sleazy. What?
We saw Selena Gomez on Saturday Night Live. We recorded it. We just watched it last night.
Oh, that reminds me. I didn't. I wonder if I can do this before Angus gets here. This is how close we nail the production here on the show. Wait till you see
Okay,
this.
Roger says he's not fussy as to the color. Okay, Roger. So the
Good man.
brown chair in the back is yours.
What happened here? Did I pull a Laurie?
What's that mean?
That means I. That means I hit record when it was off.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
no. Here it is.
Okay.
He doesn't even know we're going to do this yet. so.
Yes, Lori, Saturday Night Live. We didn't watch this week's, the finale, but we had recorded. We
All right,
record
so
every
here's
week.
the end of this.
But
Okay.
last week was Selena Gomez, and it was pretty funny. It was one of the better ones of late.
Okay, so
Because you can
this.
watch it like the whole show and not laugh once in the past 10, 12 years, whatever. But the one with Selena Gomez was pretty funny. We will watch the other one. The
Here it
finale.
comes. Oh, I'm going to get it.
But there's 4 cast members leaving. Kyle Mooney, Pete Davidson.
Wait till you see this. Go ahead. You're good.
I can't remember. Abby, what's her name?
Normal.
No. Kate
Abby?
McKinnon. Kate
McKinnon.
McKinnon. What's her name?
Who?
The one on Saturday Night Live that's leaving, is it Abby something?
No.
80
Bryant.
Bryant.
Yeah.
Right. They're all
Okay.
leaving.
You guys ready for this? This is just too frickin' cool. This is the high technology here at the studio.
Something I saw while watching the news.
Yes. Something which I will cherish.
I thought it was
Where is
appropriate.
it? Hang on. This is not easy stuff to do here.
You can't show it yet, you know.
I
'Cause he
have to
watches.
load it.
He watches.
He's watching?
No, he could be.
He should be. A lot of things should be.
I
but
said he
that's,
could be,
No,
though.
he could now. He wouldn't be. You think he is? Angus, are you watching? No, I'm
Sometimes you watch
such
say,
a
Laura, she hasn't
genius.
watched in a year. Oh, those are good ones. Too bad. I'll start to watch again. Thanks. Well, they just had the season finale Saturday, so
Why can I not find
maybe
this
you can watch
frickin'
them on
thing?
Peacock.
Oh, did I?
But it's over.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
and those
I
are the good ones on
I'm
that
afraid
show.
I
so.
messed this thing up. Wow. Do I have to search for it? I guess I do.
I don't know, Stevie. Remember What did we see? We
see.
saw some show and some guy, he said, people don't want to watch your technical problems.
Yeah, they sure don't.
They don't want to hear about them.
Well, then they can just, what the hell is that? Oh, man, we can't not have this. Oh, is this it? Nope. I don't know. I'll get it for you later.
So Brad and Colby are not here tonight.
Yes, Brad and Colby are not here tonight. They got to deal with stuff.
That's right.
And stuff happens. And it's not up to anybody to decide whose stuff should be what. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Because this is worth the price of admission. No, I don't want to do that. I want to add. See, now I'm doing this in. I want to add a media source. And we're going to call it.
Angus!
Yes. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to
we don't
locate
like it
the
either,
source
Kitty,
of the
but
media.
We always record it hoping maybe there's
Where is
something funny.
downloads?
The weekend update is usually pretty funny with Colin Jost and Michael Che. They're
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Okay. Here we go. Are we close? We're close. We were close.
No cigar.
I don't understand where this stuff goes. I just don't. I see it right.
Okay, let's get it clear. We don't like Saturday Night Live lately either. Not for years and years and years.
Oh, what is that? Wow, that's a little.
Well, we don't. Every time we
Yeah,
say
Joe.
that sucked.
You tell people that?
Well, they're seeing it. They don't watch it. I don't like Saturday Night Live for a while. Brenda,
Okay.
me either.
You know what? The thing you do is tape it. That way, A, you don't have to stay up that late if you don't want to. B, let's see if this thing is now
Steve
on.
is a Mac, Roger. I'm a PC.
Here we go, kids.
Oh, Sue put up a Bluebird house today, and she had a fence and panels put up.
Wait.
Ooh.
Really?
Just make sure no cats or snakes can climb on that fence. We put on a pole because we read it, and then we greased the pole with Vaseline.
Wow. I'm sure you've heard about that.
Cats and snakes.
We greased
can't
the
climb
pole
up
with
there.
Vaseline. That how they describe it now? Oh. Check this out, guys. All right? Now all I have to
Did
do
you put the
is
sound in there?
I just have to assign it a little audio place, and boom. What the hell is it doing?
I don't know.
You see, even those guys screw it up. Okay, so speaking of ANGUS, where is he? Angus, where are you, bud?
Sue, you have snakes. Come on, everybody has snakes, don't they? Except
Did you tell him about the mailman?
no.
Oh, here he is.
This will be Dr. Clockus.
Yes, it will. Who is it?
Oh, it's Dr.
Ah! I wanted to put some music at the beginning there. Just a little dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wait, hey, go out. Go out. Go into the waiting room.
How do I do that?
I'll put you in there. And I'll bring you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, just don't get scared.
Okay. I'll
Wait.
tell him about the snakes.
No.
No? It's Dr. Clockus.
There we go.
See? We got it now.
There we go. All right. I
It's
need
just
to
you and
work.
me, clock.
I need to work on some new backgrounds and stuff here. Is it to find the time? So,
Really? You got Black Gumby working. It's all good.
but yeah, he's the only one. I don't even know
This
which way
is
he is.
right. No, I think this is good for you, man. I think that's a good background.
I do
This
too.
is the educational portion of what we're
It
doing.
really makes you look
It's
Yeah.
really
like the doctor you are.
Yeah, and it makes you look like you have books.
He does. He bought the John book and never read it.
You never read the John book?
I started it. I just haven't gotten back to it. life got very, very, very busy over the past couple of years.
Well, yeah, I know that. I do know that. For
And
you.
I don't know, and even every night when I sit down to watch TV with Franny or something, like within a half an hour, I'm out.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm
Where
sleeping.
do you go?
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
But bump.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
out.
watching. She'll get mad at me because we're watching a movie together or something like that, and then I sleep through the whole movie just about.
And so, what is that? Why do we get mad at that?
Well, she's like, I thought you were going to watch the movie with me. You know.
Because it's something you do together.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to bring home a gram.
Yeah, that's just what they need with their
Who's
15-year-old
kidding who
daughter.
here?
Now we were watching a while ago. We were watching that Chicago Fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which was really good. And there's about 7 or 8 seasons and like 22 episodes in a season. Well, we watched the whole thing. Franny watched the whole thing. I slept through probably about 75% of it. So I wanted to watch it again because I really missed most of it. So she's like, I'm not watching all that again. So what I do is I put it on in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, because I always wake up like every hour or so. I wake up, boom, there you go. Chicago Fire's on.
So does that
That doesn't wake.
that
Franny
doesn't
up?
does that heal the rift or what?
Well, I'm getting to see a lot more than what I saw before.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
wake her up.
And it doesn't wake her up?
No, it doesn't wake her up.
I guess if the lobster trap and whatever the hell else he does at night doesn't wake her
if
up,
Steve
Chicago
turned the TV
Fire.
on in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, I would get woken up and I'd be pissed.
Yeah, no, she sleeps right through it. She sleeps
Wow,
right
that's
through it.
good for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is good for you.
Another habit another thing I've been doing for the past few weeks lately is I'll get up like at 2:33 in the morning, and I'll go in the kitchen and I always have leftover coffee from the day before. I'll heat it up, right? I'll put a little milk in it or so, and I start dunking Oreo cookies in it.
Oh, so
Oh.
strong coffee and some sugar.
Yeah, well, I put sweetener on the coffee, but no, the warm, it's not really hot coffee, it's just warm, so you only have to hold it in there for about 5 seconds, and it's nice and soft. So, and I don't know, it's probably a bad thing to do, and it seems like it's like every night in the middle of the night, and I'm eating like a whole row out of the package of Oreo cookies.
With coffee in the middle of the night?
Yeah, and then I'll go back and I'll put on Chicago Fire, watch that for about 20 minutes, and I'm out again.
Oh, wow.
But I don't drink the coffee. I just dunk the Oreo cookies in the coffee.
Oh, okay.
And then you throw it out?
Well, yeah, usually I end up throwing it out, yeah. Because I make fresh coffee in the morning, about 5 a.m., boom. And I'm making Stella her breakfast.
And what time does this other thing happen?
Where, in the middle of the night? Whatever
Yeah.
it is. It could be 2:30 in the morning, it could be 1:30, it could be 3:30. Whenever I wake up, I just find myself in the kitchen sometimes.
Are you sleepwalking doing that, or are you awake?
Sometimes I'm sleepwalking. In fact, I'll go to get everything out to eat it, and I'll fall asleep standing there at the counter for about 15, 20 minutes. So the whole thing took me an hour to go eat about 10 cookies.
I'm dazzled, but you see, I like my sleep thing is if we're watching a race on Sunday and it sucks, I'm gone. I'm just gone.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Because I could be doing this, and now I am. And
I
then,
enjoy even watching the sucky ones.
and the nice part about it is rewind. And it's not like they don't show you all the good stuff 20 times. So
Oh, Indianapolis 500 is Sunday.
Oh, yes.
And a Formula One race from Monaco.
yeah, so
Wow.
either I'm going to catch up on my rest or we're going to see some good races. Indy's fun. That's an interesting. Do you ever watch that Indianapolis 500?
I've watched it before. It's been a few years now.
Been a few.
Well, let me tell you, some of the children of the lawn are weighing in on your Chicago
Fire.
Is it Fire? Gail says that's an excellent show. Kitty
Yeah.
says she has watched all of the. I watched all the Chicagos since they started. Love the Chicago Med, Fire, and PD.
Which one is
Yes.
Liberty's daughter on? Which
Yeah.
one is Liberty's daughter on?
Med, Chicago Med.
Med, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all of them are good. We watched all of them. All three.
I'll tell you what, I said, all right, let's check this out, because we watch, I mean, if I take a break from the studio, and it changes. This, for the past couple of months, it's been studio every day, as long as I can be in there. But if I take a break from in there, I'll go and we'll watch something lighthearted in the afternoon, because I don't like to take, and it's not like you can watch a whole movie. And then at night, whatever we're watching, if it's, we tried the Chicago, I guess it was Chicago Med, and the first thing I see is heart and blood, and it reminded me of getting hit by the thing on, on the Broadway. And
That didn't do it for you.
PSTD.
Yeah, I have, what?
PSTD?
Wait.
PTSD? PTSD?
Post-traumatic
Traumatic
stress syndrome.
PTSS. I don't know what the initials
No,
are.
I'm sorry, post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD.
What is
PTSD.
it?
Whatever it is, it means that shit like that freaks you out if you've had a bad experience with it before.
Yeah.
And it's not that it freaks me out. I don't care. I love a good bloody heart. But not right before I go to sleep.
Oh man, we watched. There's on Hulu with Ben Affleck. It's called Deep Water, a movie. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Is it a series?
No,
It's a movie.
God.
it's a movie.
No, you only have to watch it once.
What's it called? What's
I
it
would not
called?
watch it
again?
with my daughter.
It's called Deep Water.
Deep Water.
That sounds really. It's Ben Affleck. That sounds familiar. I know Franny.
And Ana de Armas.
Yeah, and it's in New Orleans. It's from this year, from 2022.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll ask Franny. She'll say, "Yeah, I watched it. You slept through it." Okay.
Okay, well, I don't think you'd be sleeping through it.
No, you won't.
Nope.
No. So we were planning on doing our rocket review. Brad had come up with a great subject, which was recorded media.
Right.
And it's funny because, I mean, he's the scholar, so homework doesn't come easy to us. What did you find out? I found out stuff. I found
that stuff, and then I realized I think I was, like the first recordings and stuff like that. Before Edison in 1857, it was a French guy. What was his name?
Leon.
Scott.
Leon what?
Leon Scott de Martinville.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay, wait a minute. I got a couple of pictures here. I got something going on here. Okay. Oh, here we go.
You got pictures? Oh, because we got information.
Oh, wow. So I didn't realize he used the cylinder thing too?
Yes, but it only. I have to read it. It collected sound waves through the diaphragm and went into a stylus onto a piece of paper. You couldn't listen back to it. It was for visual only.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. This is great. It was for visual only.
Found out.
I'll read it here. Yeah. Yes. Used a vibrating diagram and stylus to graphically record sound waves as tracings on sheets of paper.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So it etched using vibration, basically, is what it did.
But get this, 150 years later, okay, over at the Lawrence Berkeley Natural Laboratories in California.
Yeah, this is all before Edison and stuff.
Yeah.
Before Edison, they were able to listen to it
Wow.
because it's actually a song. They sang part of a song, is what they did. And guess what? I have it.
Here.
You have it?
I have it. I'm going to let you listen to it. Okay, it's going to take me.
Copywritten.
It is.
It's not.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's get rid of that now.
It's Eau Claire de Lune, supposedly.
I'm trying to stop it.
I think I'd rather see it.
Okay. How's that?
I could tell it was somebody's voice. They were obviously
It's
singing into that
supposedly
cone.
Eau
Yeah.
Claire de Lune. You know,
Claire
Yeah,
de
that
Lune.
was it.
Claire de Lune.
Bang, 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 ba-da-dum.
And then Edison.
Angus singing in his sleep.
Yeah.
That was that. Whoops! What happened there? That was Angus at the refrigerator.
Get my cookie.
This is Edison's machine. You know, which he did, but he kind of threw it to the wayside because he was working on the telephone.
Yeah.
And there was somebody else. Somebody else took it over and started about 10 years later.
With the cylinder discs with the same thing. Is
Yeah.
that Edison's or is that somebody else's?
That's Edison's. It was the
He played Mary Had a Little Lamb.
That was the first thing that.
it was the cylinder with the wax on it.
Yes,
But then when Edison went back to it again,
that's the next page.
he made the cylinder all wax, so you could shave it down and re-record on it again.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty.
People liking our
played
rock
it
and
back.
review, huh?
You played it back the same way you recorded it.
Yes,
So you record like you spoke into that horn.
you had to turn it. You had to turn it with a crank.
Right. Yeah, that's the same thing. He got that from the movies he invented that mechanism because it keeps it consistent. It's a whole gear system in there. Otherwise, it would go like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's springs or what it is, but it keeps it running at an even pace.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Wax cylinders. Are they still somewhere? They must be in the Smithsonian or something.
Yeah, probably. But then I'm a little confused on when the first records started coming out, discs, because they weren't made of vinyl. They were made of that shellac.
It was called lacquer, but it's actually acetate. I was going to bring one for show and tell. I have one hanging up in my studio, but I didn't.
Oh wow! Yoda McCullen's uncle has a vintage machine with the cylinder and a crank.
Wow, really, Yoda? That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So then
Who's
you
he
have
opening for?
Yoda McCullen tonight. He's opening for Brad Paisley down at the
Skunk-Haired Lounge.
Skunk-Haired Lounge. That's right.
Skunk-Haired
Yoda McCullen.
Okay, so now what? That's wow. Well, let me get a full screen puppy on this. Hang on, because I can do this too. You know, I have controls. I have things I can do. Oh, not me. Go ahead. You say.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, Kitty lives in Michigan, and she said that there's the Ford Museum there.
In
You
Michigan.
would like the Henry Ford Museum. Henry and
love that.
Edison were friends, and I told her that here in Fort
They're our
Myers,
neighbors.
Ford and Edison's winter homes.
They live like 4 miles.
Yeah, you can tour their workshop.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah, there's
weird.
all trees that they planted.
Yeah,
to
and
experiment
Harvey
with.
Firestone lived down here too with him.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Oh,
Nice
really?
guy.
Yeah, the rubber trees is how they made.
Yeah,
the
Laurie
rubber.
makes fun of his mascot every
Oh my gosh! Every Indy car.
every IndyCar race.
It's
the
this
frickin'
big
Firestone Flamin' Hawk or whatever it is got its big. You know, I love a mascot. A mascot cracks me up.
Oh, he
Like,
likes when the mascots
when they
start
fight.
fighting.
I mean, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorite things in the world.
Or if
is-
somebody hits a mascot, he likes
yeah, or
that
if somebody.
too.
Oh,
Love
she's
to see shit happen to them, but it's the best is when they do it to each other. When the mascots are fighting,
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
oh, right.
Like, and in fact, I think I got to go on YouTube tonight and look for fighting mascots. But man, I don't know. Shit cracks me up.
So it's like the mascots they have in baseball.
Yeah, the baseball man. Yeah, they're like the horse and the dolphin beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Oh, they're
It cracks
funny.
me up, man.
Because
I
sometimes
mean,
they really get
you're
mad
great.
at each other.
yeah, I mean, oh God! And when when someone does somebody does something to the mascot, they throw something at him, and he's climbing up in the stands, and the guy's punching him in the face, and the face is caving in. It's just, I don't know. It just cracks me up. Just cracks me up. But anyway,
I love that stuff.
Okay, so that is that.
Wait, are you people learning stuff like you do when Brad and Colby are here?
Is that vinyl?
No, that's that shellac. That why I guess that's also why it broke so easily.
I was wondering about that because acetates have an aluminum core, so they don't break at all.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, once you got to the real vinyl, you know, which started from what I read around 1931. It was switching over to vinyl already.
Well, okay, but see, the thing that I wanted to know is, I know they used a lathe. Do you have a picture of the lathe, the Scully lathe?
No, I don't have the picture of the lathe. I just didn't have the time. But
man, let me see if I can find this.
Because I'm not sure how. What I'm really confused about is. So you still recorded.
Yeah, lacquer coated discs are introduced in 1934.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is. It's probably some kind of plastic or some kind of something with a lacquer coating on it. Right?
Oh, guess who just popped in?
Who?
Lenny, and he says, I've been looking for one of those old-fashioned ear horns.
Hey? Ear horns.
Ear horn.
I got an ear horn for you.
I was just.
Let's see. Wow, well, look at this. Okay. So what I'm trying to figure out is who got the tape thing down. Because at some point...
Here, give me that papers and I'll tell you.
All right.
But yeah, well, how is this stuff recorded on? I mean...
Well, that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, don't forget, Eisenhower. Edison and Eisenhower were recording directly onto the surface and playing back.
Yes.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time for a commercial.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Bradley's Jewelers in South Fort Myers. Diamonds, bridal, you name it. Estate, custom design, and expert repair. Bradley's Jewelers, South Fort Myers. They specialize in amazing moments.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, Bradley's Jewelers.
there you go. There you go.
Listen, you know.
Well, I was just starting to watch some videos on how. I know back then with the cylinder they had to talk into that code and sing into it, you know. And then Western Electric made the first microphone, the very first.
Oh, that's
Western
interesting.
Electric.
I'll tell you an interesting thing that you're going to love this. Maybe not. Did you know that if you plug a set of headphones or any speaker into it, if you put it into an output, you can listen, right?
Yes.
But if you put it into an input, you can actually scream into the speaker and it'll come out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I've done that with headphones before.
Yeah, headphones. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
You know, it's the interesting. You know, it's that whole diaphragm concept. It's that whole vibration concept, which is why. Well, anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So somebody had to invent tape because I have Elvis Presley recordings from '56 where they're not multi-track. They're just. It's just. You know, I guess it's like, you know, 1/4-inch tape. And that was what I was interested in to find out when they started recording on 1/4-inch tape.
So when did it go from singing and playing into the cone to actually recording something onto something, meaning tape was probably the first one.
Right. Well, okay, so there was tape on the machines, the big spools, right?
Yeah.
But there was no portable tape. You couldn't.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
7-inch reel of quarter-wide inch recording tape, typical of non-professional use in the 1950s and 70s.
50s?
50s.
Well, no, can't be, because
Reel to
Les
reel.
Paul in 1940, Les Paul invented multi-track recording, so there had to be tape before 1940.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he invented it.
Well, it doesn't matter. But the interesting thing, this is the thing, you hear me talk about tracks, guys, all the time, and I'm actually gonna try to show you something so that there really is.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Yes.
There she goes. All right, here, check.
Okay, in 1878, Oberlin Smith, a mechanical engineer, develops a theory of magnetic recording after a visit to Edison's lab. Edison's lab is right here in Fort Myers, people.
There we go.
Okay, in 1888, the Electrical World publishes Smith's Some Possible Forms of Phonographic. September 8th, the paper describes a machine with an electromagnet and a string covered with iron filings.
Filings.
In 1898, Vladimir Poulsen discovered the magnetic recording principle while working as a mechanic in the Copenhagen Telegraph Company in 1984.
I've been there.
In 1898, he patented the telegraphone.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to say.
Successful magnetic recording device, and he's got a patent.
Okay. So this guy invents tape. So
Yeah.
that means that everybody's recording on the tape, and they probably figured out that you can, wipe out the recording and record on top of it.
Yeah.
Like
And look, in
Edison's
1935,
wax. Oh yeah.
we got a
Okay, so
recorder.
35 is when tape comes on the scene. Now, so I have to imagine that all the recordings from 1935 on were made onto tape, and
Right.
then that's where the lathe comes in. Because I remember in the 60s when I was recording in the Brill building, they had a Scully lathe, because there was no cassettes, there was no way to take your music home with you.
Yeah.
So they would cut it right on a lathe. It was unbelievable to watch.
Right onto the vinyl, right there.
No, it's actually acetate. It's not vinyl. It's acetate.
Oh, okay.
It's, the vinyl is pressed, and there's a thing. You know what? When we do next week, I have what's called the mother from Rat Race 45. I have the mother, which is the reverse impression of what it's like. It's like, I guess it's nickel silver. It's real shiny chrome look. It's cool looking.
Yeah.
And then that presses the, what do they call it? The biscuit.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Kitty Tiger says that in the Henry Ford Museum, they have Edison's last breath in a jar.
What?
His last breath.
He must have died in the. I don't know. I guess Ford was there with a
Put
jar.
that jar in my mouth. I think this is it, Elizabeth.
But
They're there with a jar. Okay, he's
Oh,
going.
wait a minute. What? Maybe they killed him with the jar. Got his last breath right here.
Yeah, got it.
put it over his head.
It's probably
See, I
like
mean, there's no end to the shit you can learn here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, there isn't. There's so much stuff because I had,
All right. Well, I
wait,
want
wait.
to explain something too. Because not everybody understands the whole recording process. So we're going to look at this for a
Do
second.
you want to hear more about this last breath?
Not right now. You see you see in the middle, that's the console in the middle, right? I know you know, Angus. And each one of those little silver things, there are 24 of them, that represents a channel. And each channel represents a recording, whether it's, the first channel could be the bass drum, the second channel is a snare drum, and you have 24 channels. So what Les Paul did was he invented multi-track recording. Let's see, it was when? In 1940, and that gave way to four 4 tracks, which is just 4 of these little sliders. And that's what the Stones used, that's what the Beatles used.
Right.
4 tracks. And that's why that stuff sounds so good, because it was simple. There wasn't like a lot of stuff going on. Now you got frickin' people screaming in the background and shit flying across the speakers. But,
Well, back then there used to be, what was it calling? Bouncing, I guess. If you only had, because I had a 4-track, so I would record 2 tracks and then record them over to the other 2 tracks while recording another instrument.
yeah, it's called sound on sound.
Okay.
It was back then. It was
Lenny
a
says he
TIAC.
stacked 4 machines on top of each other.
What?
Lenny says he stacked 4 machines on top of each other.
What kind of machines?
I think,
Half tracks?
I don't know. I don't know if he's being serious or not. Because he was saying scotch tape. And,
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lenny.
Yeah, thanks, Len.
That's what we are, Lenny.
Meanwhile, somebody posted in the Oxzoomed. Oh, you want to? Did I do this? Did I do this or not? Hang on, I want to see if I had something to play for you. Let me just see if this even works. I don't know if I did this or not. Oh, what the freaking frack? Oh yeah, can you hear that, Angus?
Yes.
I don't know why it's upside down.
You want to tell everybody what it is?
Well, this is what I do all freaking day
What
long.
song it is?
It's you. But why is it upside down?
By the John Entwistle Band.
Yeah. This is just bizarre today. I'll fix it in a second. Wow. This is why it's good to do this stuff before. But Steve, it's upside down. Oh well. No, I know. Anyway, that's what I do all day long.
No.
Sounds horrible, right? Like you gotta, but I got. It's not horrible.
It sounded like it was slowing down in parts.
Nah, it's probably just a tape.
Mm.
Or maybe we just. Maybe
Yeah,
we
but
haven't gotten there yet.
I was just starting to get it. Yeah, I mean, I was confused on how they got the music onto the disc.
Right, and basically what it is, it's like the Edison thing. Except they figured out a way to transmit the vibrations through from the tape. Right,
Yeah.
the tape plays it back, and then it puts it onto the disc the same way. It writes it the same way that this thing did, only instead of speaking into the cone, it's just listening. I remember the first time I saw that in 1968. It just blew my mind, especially because the acetate. It's just like I'll bring one to class next week.
Yeah.
If you screw it up, you got to do. You can't erase. You throw it out, and those things aren't.
They're probably not cheap. What about but then how did they start getting the stereo? Now you started to get stereo.
was the stereo as soon as they got stereo as soon as multi-track came in.
Oh, Lenny wants to know if he can come in as an off-camera technical assistant.
How's he going to do that?
I don't know.
Sure, Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny.
Sure.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Does he need the link?
I don't know what he needs.
Well, Dr. Clockus,
He
you have
needs a
to Get Angus, right?
No, is he going to get Angus?
Dr. Clockus?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he go get Angus?
Yeah, he does when we're done with this part. So anyway.
I'm done with this part.
We were good at this. This was great.
Yeah.
This is more work than I ever did in school.
Me too.
Well, yeah, wow.
I won't be. Well, I'm not doing
Monday though.
We're gonna
Hang
have
on.
a show Monday.
Here is. Just because you scream that 100 times doesn't make it true.
Guess what? It's Memorial Day.
Look at this. In 1948, all the major labels introduced vinyl records. Shellac records are still available.
Yeah.
Hello.
Here's Lenny.
Hi, Lynn.
I gotta tell you
Hello.
before.
Hi, Lenny. Are you just in as an Audible host?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to do. Okay. What do you got to say about it?
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? The guitarist that invented
Les
the multi-track.
Les
Yeah,
Paul.
Les Paul. He basically had a single head recording machine, and he just started stacking them on top of each other and aligning them so that they played at the same time. So even though they were single heads, they basically played the music in unison.
Right, because he probably had a way of strapping the starts and stops together. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. Why not?
Yeah, basically to do a second track, he would record the first track, make sure that he didn't record over it, and record onto the second machine. But since they were aligned, you got two tracks.
But the funny thing is, when we did, I can't remember whether it was the live album or we always used two 24-track machines synced up. So that's 46 tracks because you need a track on each one for the SMPTE code. But yeah, it's nuts, man. And now with digital, there's no media at all. It's crap, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves. This was supposed to be the vinyl thing. So next week, I guess we'll be discussing the cassettes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Reel to reel? No, we had no.
Reel to reel?
We pretty much got to reel. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Although that was the first.
Next week, I'm going to be discussing barbecue.
Oh. Okay.
8 tracks.
I forgot. But I forgot that.
It's Memorial Day.
Memorial
It's
Day. Yeah, so we're not going to.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, no, I was just starting to get in how they were doing stereo and then quadraphonic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know,
When did that start, Quad?
1971.
Yeah? And who was the first band in the world to do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
bet it
Rat
doesn't
Race.
tell you that.
Rat Race, yeah. What year was that you guys started that?
71.
Was it 71? Wow.
71 in the Hamptons at a place called Middy's General Store.
So you heard there's quadraphonic now. We're doing that. That's great.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how they could get quadraphonic out of a needle, a stylus on a record player. How could it?
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that it plays the stereo, one side of the groove and the other side of the groove, but how do you get the front and the back? I don't know. That never made sense to me.
I was just starting to get
Would you like to weigh in on quad?
Gee, I don't know, because you're right. I don't know how they would get it out of a single needle. Were there quadraphonic records, or was that kind of the
There were, and
there were.
There were and I don't know. I never could wrap my head around how it happened. The only thing that when you listen to your home theater system, if you have a theater system and you put it on surround sound and it sounds like stuff's coming from over there and over there, that's the only thing that I can imagine that they did, was something with the sound field to make it. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been kind of a fake quadraphonic.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it was discrete quadraphonic. Not back then. When we did it, it was discrete. It was 4 completely different signals from all 4 corners of the room. But
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, it says here, okay, the development of quadraphonic records was announced 1971. These recorded 4 separate sound signals. This was achieved on 2 stereo channels by electronic matrixing,
Oh.
Yeah.
where the additional channels were.
That's like artificial flavoring. Wait, what is it really?
Yeah, combined into the main signal. Yeah.
It's all it can be. It just needs it has to be. But how does I don't know. I don't.
I went out and bought a quadraphonic stereo.
Quadraphonic stereo.
Yeah, well, no, quadraphonic. Yeah, stereo. I'm not using stereo as the word stereo.
Quadraphonic system.
System, yeah, for that played 8 tracks.
Okay.
You could get 8 tracks that played in quadraphonic anyway. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't know.
But anyway,
Yeah. So anyway,
just with with the vinyl there, it had come back recently over the past few years. But anyway, Billboard said that I think it was 2019 that 22.6% of all album sales were vinyl.
in when? When?
All album sales are vinyl.
2019. 2000.
Oh, I know that.
It's coming
We're
back.
talking about releasing the box set of the End Whistle stuff on vinyl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and I don't want to jump ahead of the whole curve here because MP3s are what screwed everything up.
yeah.
So we'll have to do the Napster MP3 thing, but I mean, this obviously. It was interesting because we were around, those Beatles records. Even the wildest ones were only 8-track. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
4-track.
Well, yeah, but even they now, I don't think they ever recorded as the Beatles on anything other than 4-track or 8-track.
Sergeant Pepper was 4 tracks.
What was? What's this now? No.
That was that's just 750.
Oh, that's the end of the show. All right, we'll go get Angus. We'll let Lenny get out of here, and we'll talk about the week. Well, Lenny, did you have anything to add there?
No. It's just that I have a video, the making of Sergeant Pepper, and George Martin sits at the console. He's got 4 faders in front of him. He pushes them up one at a time, and it's the whole album.
Wow.
I believe. I believe that. I totally believe that. But didn't they have 8-track in '69?
Yeah, maybe later on.
Yeah. It's incredible. I mean, I'll tell you what. I have this thing, Elvis '56. It's outtakes from the Sun sessions, and let me see if I can get lucky here just to find one because it's so incredible what they did and how they did it. It's probably not the right. Well, whatever. You know what? Maybe next week I'll play part of one if I don't get busted for it. But it's unbelievable because you can tell they're all. You can hear when somebody breaks a string. That's it. The whole take is over. It's nuts. So I'll look for some of those things and just, because I guess I could play like where they stop. I just don't want to get busted for copyright stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that concludes our.
Well, where's
Lesson on
where's
that.
Angus?
You gotta play your thing.
I got to play his thing.
No, not that. Angus.
I don't know where that is. I can't find it.
You were just in it.
I was
before-
playing it.
before he came in.
Oh. I just have to find where it is. Oh, here it is.
He's gonna get him to say it right. Sound like
I don't have any idea.
There you go.
That's your signal.
I,
That's, it's to let you know.
Yeah. All right, Lenny's still with us. Hey, Lenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lenny, your name is taking up a third of the screen, so we're going to let you go.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a very interesting show. I love knowing this stuff.
Who said that?
Somebody.
Who?
I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to
I
be a
think
little
Gail said it.
bit. Okay,
Oh,
well
my
then,
gosh.
there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, look. Thank you for letting me on.
Oh, Lenny, we love you, and you're always welcome, bro. It's
Don't say that.
Well, I don't have to let you in, but you're always welcome to try.
I'm sorry. Yoda
Okay.
Cullen
All right, bud. We'll talk to you soon.
See you later.
See you Friday.
Bye.
Lenny.
says the
Bye.
eight-
Bye, Angus. Bye,
See you later,
Laurie.
Lenny.
Bye, Lenny. Between 61 and 63, the Lincoln Town Car had it.
Had what?
An 8-track player.
No, that's wrong. Can't
Well,
be.
that's what he said.
Who said that?
Yoda.
Yoda, listen, my Mustang, my 1964 and a half Mustang was the first car in the United States to have a factory installed tape deck. Or so I am told.
Ah, well, maybe Yoda knows something you don't. He's
Maybe,
Yoda.
well, yeah, and he's closer to that shit than me. But okay, all right, so
All right. A-N-G-U-S. A-N-G-U-S.
That's funny. All right, I can't find my thing here. There we go. Okay, so what we got? We have our guest for Tuesday night.
yeah, guess Tuesday night.
Yeah, who's a return, and he emailed me and wants to come on. Mr. Crispin CO.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I love how it's oh wow, check out Sting.
Tan.
What's that?
Well, sunburn.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I tell you what, he plays Crispin. It'll be fun to catch up with him again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. Think about just, hey, you guys want to play with us, the Rolling Stones? You guys want to come out and be our horn section? Sure, come on, let's go.
And it was only a few days before they were leaving, too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
They just wanted to try it, they liked it, and said, let's go.
But now they're with the Hollywood All-Stars. Now they're with,
Steve Gaspar's
Yeah, Steve
band.
Gaspar's band. And they signed with the same label I signed with, Deco. And I don't know. I can't wait to find out when their record's coming out. So we'll ask Crispin tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they out playing right now, or? Are they,
I don't know if
Ask
they're...
Crispin tomorrow.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, do I need to go through the rest of the week?
Well, the rest of the week you got Anything Goes Wednesday, and Thursday we're going to redo. We're gonna throwback Thursday on the Buff story. Do you remember the Buff story?
No.
Oh man, that is one of my all-time funniest stories from the road ever.
Yeah.
And I told it before we were doing guests, so
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's going to look like or sound. But
He'll probably have disappearing hair.
I can't. But
Because we didn't have the production back then.
yeah, it's so freaking funny, man. It's just because.
Okay, was that before the guest started and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just telling stories from the road stories and stuff. It was.
All right. Okay. Damn.
That's
That's
one of
good.
the. I mean, that's just one of the funniest
He
stories.
didn't have his spaceship.
Yeah, I think I was just float. Was I the floating head then, or was I in the studio?
You were in the studio, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out when I started editing it because it's funny. It's a funny story. Then I have the Magic Fingers one that we'll revisit.
Right.
We
Yeah.
got plenty of stuff.
Oh yeah. All right. Good. Then,
Thursday.
Then I'm done.
Yeah, and Friday, Free for All Friday,
Free
right?
for all.
Well, Friday.
Lenny will be back.
Lenny will be back.
All right. I will talk to you two later, and that was
All
a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for being here, bro. All good.
And thanks for looking that stuff up.
Yep. All right. I'll see you guys later. See you, Lori. See you,
Hey,
Steve.
guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, well, Gail says another great show. Longos, thank you. So there you go.
Hey, thank you. It's fun. I mean, it's one of the brightest hours of the day, and we are glad you are here.
That's right.
No, we really are, because we'd feel foolish if you weren't. Not that we don't kind of feel foolish about some other stuff, but no, we don't feel foolish at all. We're happy that we get to do this. I had all kinds of stuff planned to show you stuff,
Oh,
but
Kitty said great topics tonight. There you go.
right? I mean, interesting stuff. And you know, it's what you really don't realize is all of the lengths that people went to make the sounds and get the sounds. I've got some great
For
Abbey
your
Road
musical
stories.
enjoyment.
Yeah. So in 2 weeks,
What?
we'll be back with another episode.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow night with.
No, I meant 2 weeks from in 2
I know
weeks
what you're talking about.
because it's Memorial Day.
That's right. And everybody barbecues on Memorial Day.
Everybody does. Nobody watches live streams on Memorial Day. Obscene finger gestures.
Obscene finger gestures.
Okay, well that's going to do it for me, kids.
Okay, tomorrow night
Right.
we have sax player extraordinaire Crispin Cio.
Extraordinaire.
He's from the Uptown Horns. They went on tour with the Rolling Stones, and now he's with the Hollywood All Stars.
Yeah. Well, they all are. You know, the Uptown Horns are.
The whole
The
Uptown Horns.
whole Uptown Horns.
All of them.
The whole horns. Nothing but the horns. So help me God.
Oh,
And if
okay.
I don't see you in the future, it's because she hit me with something. I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.